Hello and welcome to another episode of Old Faces. We're your hosts, Mr.
and Mrs. Mocha.
Well, tonight's going to be a pretty exciting night. We're going to have Lupe and Micha on in a few minutes. And tonight, the topic is what makes content creators, what makes swingers and people in lifestyle good content creators. We know lots of people who are content creators in the lifestyle, and we are also content creators in the lifestyle. And I know Lupe and Micha, they started off, ahead of the game. They've been doing it for a long time. So once they joined us,
I think they said 10 years.
Yeah, they've been.
Oh, we talked to them about it.
I think that, we've been making sex videos for
Since we've been together.
Yeah. That's more than 10 years.
Yeah.
I think that,
yeah, because that's how I used to, I remember when you were out of town, that's how we would have play dates. I'd have a play date and send you a video.
Yeah.
And you would jack off to it. Pervert.
Don't put my personal business in the streets.
Listen, I know, what else would people gonna think that you do with that video? Let's talk about that.
This is true.
What else would you do with the video? Just watch it and calmly.
Just watch it and
like the guy from Office Space.
Exactly.
That's great. That'd be great.
So, before Lupe and Micha get on, because we know so many people in the lifestyle who've become content creators. And, here's Lupe and Micha. So we'll go ahead and get them on because they're some of the first to start. So when you guys hop on, are you on? Oh, there you go. What's going on, guys?
Yo. What's poppin'?
Nothing, man. Nothing. We were just talking about people in lifestyle being content creators, and since you guys are the originators of it,
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm saying you guys are some of the first to actually create
started
content
a long time ago.
Yeah, back in 1974.
Nice call, fucking old. Hold on. Where's babe? Do you know where my lighter is? I gotta.
No, I gotta get high.
Here we go.
I gotta get high.
Smoking that shit.
Damn right. Hold on. Beatrice right here. She gonna hold the phone. I'll be right back.
This man.
All right.
He's got something to say. I have no idea what.
Well, listen, he got to go get high. That's what he do to get prepared to talk all the shit that he talks. So, let him get his smoke on.
Just like us, we drink our alcohol, like it's the what do you call it? Liquid courage.
Yeah. She needs to loosen up a little bit. I've always got liquid courage.
Yeah, I don't always have to do it. I'm just a lot more fun if I have liquid courage. I'm fun, but I'm a lot more fun with liquid courage.
Mm.
Yeah.
So in response to what you said about us being the originators, when we originally started posting stuff, I was posting shit just to show off. I wasn't really posting shit with the intention of producing content. I was really just posting shit because I was like, man, my wife bad.
Yeah.
This shit hot. And I feel like if I think this shit hot, there's probably some other people who think this shit hot too. And sure enough, it's the case.
That's kind of like what we did too. Like we were on a bunch of different like lifestyle pages. And in the beginning, like we would do stuff just so we could post on those pages.
Exactly. See?
And it wasn't like we posted a few videos, but for the most part, like we would just post like pictures that we'd taken or whatever with his like dick in my ass or something,
I like putting it in there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's typically how it starts. You don't really start. I guess now it'll definitely start because of the content side, but realistically, if you're really in it for the long haul, you didn't start trying to make money.
Yeah. And so I mean, one of the things that I always also talked to someone about recently was, why why people in lifestyle make good content creators. And I think a lot of it is because it's real.
Yeah, it's amateur sales, like amateur. A lot of people want to see the raw footage. They don't. I mean, there's some of like the porn stuff that I actually watch online is there's acting, but I always skip through the acting part and get to the fucking part,
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's not like particularly like my thing. But we also have pretty exciting lives too, so we don't have to have that, I guess.
That's very true. It's funny because like we realized that a long time ago that like, so there's a certain amount of warm up that's needed when you like meet a couple, like at least 15, 20 minutes where you like get to know them. Even with single guys, there's warm up time. You know what I mean? We get there, chat, get to know them a little bit, go from there before we start playing. But when you're watching your porn, you don't really need the warm up. You're already warmed up. That's what got you to go to wherever you're gonna watch it. So you're like, all right, I'm here for a purpose.
Yeah.
All right? I'm not here to play no games. I'm here to watch
Well, I mean,
story. But
you're already warmed up when you turn the porn on because that's what you wanted to fucking watch. You're like, oh, maybe I'll just jump right into this.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly. You already know what you're looking for. You're trying to typically when you're watching porn, you're trying to masturbate. So you're like, I'm trying to get this nut real quick. You know what I'm saying, and move on.
Yeah, exactly.
I think people are different. I like more of a warm up, even with porn.
I mean, I like a warm up too, but I'm just saying, like, I'm already halfway turned on because we're turning the porn on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
So
Yes.
why does the energy seem so low today? Like, what's going on, guys? We all been working so hard that we're all just like tired on this Tuesday.
No, we're just having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we were trying to
technical
be quiet
difficulties.
about
I'm
it.
trying to fix the problem while you're talking.
Yeah.
So thank you for calling me out. I cracked one joke about your weed. I cracked one joke about your weed, and this is how you treat me.
Listen, first of all, you can crack as many jokes as you like about this weed. Weed is a marvelous thing. Listen, weed saved my life.
I mean, I heard it's really good for people with like anxiety or like ADHD.
He ain't got no
I
damn
don't
anxiety.
mean anxiety like ADHD.
He
or
just like
ADD.
smoking that shit.
Oh, he does, but for some people, it like helps them even out.
First of all, this weed helps me stay as mellow as I am all the time. See, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Snoop told me one thing. You know what I'm saying? If you stay high, you ain't gotta get high. You know?
When did I talk to you the other morning and ask you if you were smoking? It was like first thing in the morning. You was like, hell yeah, I'm smoking.
That's what you do. Listen, before I go to the gym at 6 a.m., I get up about 5:30, 5:45. I roll a blunt. Okay, I get the blunt ready. I make sure my bag has my shorts, my shoes, whatever I got to change it to. And I haul boogie. And on my way to the gym, 6:05 in the morning, there ain't no lights on the road. I just mark it's just me, my blunt, and the other motherfuckers that got to be up. And that's how we do.
All right, guys, I see that you're requesting. Give us a few minutes. We'll let you in a minute. So don't get ready to request. All right. So just to kind of just get back on the topic, with people who are, with lifestyle people who are trying to get into it, is there anything that you would tell people, like lifestyle people, like, oh yeah, I want to do content? What would you tell them?
Is this a couple or a single person?
Couple.
Yeah.
If it's a couple, I would say stay true to you. Like, stay true to what you do. Like, or we've run into so many couples that
Go ahead.
change it up as they grow.
I think.
No, go ahead.
No, I just have a question about your question. Are you asking, like, if they? How do I say this? So your question was, what do you tell people who want to start making content?
Yeah. Okay. So I had someone say, hey, my husband and I are thinking about starting to do content, but we're not sure, if it's.
There's a level of unsureness there first.
Yes.
Okay. Not that they're starting content and now they're asking, what should we do?
Mm-mm.
No, they're thinking about starting it.
Mm-hmm.
I think how you were answering it, babe, was that they're like, for sure doing this and they wanted tips on how to be successful.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's what he was asking necessarily.
You're correct.
Okay. I think what I would say to a couple that's considering it is, first, are you okay with being completely out there? Are you okay with having your face out there? Do you understand what goes into being a content creator and how often you need to be posting and be online? I think a lot of people think, oh, I'll just start making content. I'm just going to get an OnlyFans. And they don't really realize what goes into it.
Yeah, I'll be honest, we didn't even realize what went into it until we kind of started talking to people and realized that it is like a full-time job. If you want it to be successful, it's a full-time job.
Yeah, that was actually Lupe showed up to the house one night and we hung out. I think he didn't get her, 12:30, 1 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he told me point blank, period, this is a full-time job. If you're going to bullshit, you're going to be wasting your time. You know, and I remember saying, man, we have 1,000 videos, but you never really realize that, 90% of your videos are like 4 minutes long because you start fucking and you're holding the camera and finally like, man, fuck this camera. You throw the camera down and you're looking back like, damn, I don't have as many. We've got 1,000 clips.
Yeah.
We don't have 1,000 videos.
Which, I mean, yeah, to be honest, what Micha said is 100%. Like, are you okay with being known for porn? Because it's a potential. Not saying that everybody who walks in and starts making content is going to become famous, but if one of your videos takes the fuck off and your kids find out, are you okay with looking them in the eye and saying, this is who we are? Yeah, we're into something alternative, but it's okay. You know what I mean? And that's probably first, because we've seen a lot of people who started making content and then their families find out and it becomes so detrimental to them that they just, they feel like their life has been shattered and they're picking up the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Because of something that was never supposed to be that detailed to begin with. Yeah.
I mean, I think people tend to forget, the internet is everywhere now,
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know which one of your family are closet freaks and which one of them are out there, looking at stuff. And I think there are a lot of people who, they put something out there. Just like you said, somebody finds out, then all of a sudden they're done. It's like, you didn't consider that before you decided to, put your wife's ass and face out there on the internet, because you can't take that back.
I mean, that's why we decided against Instagram for our OnlyFans stuff, only because if our kids find out that we got a freaking podcast that's about swinger shit, I'm fine. But if they find out that their dad is doing porn, there might be a different story. So we stayed away from Instagram just because of that.
But, at the same time, I mean, we've also had the conversation that at some point, it doesn't matter. You're on the internet. At some point, they're going to see. I mean, we stayed away from certain things to slow down
the process. Yeah.
The process, because realistically, I mean, my personality good enough to know, well, listen, they find out. Mrs. Mocha is the one who was always a little more hesitant, because she was worried about it. But at the end of the day, it's like, once it's there, it's there. You can't unring that bell, So if it's out there, if there's one video out there, to me, I never understand what's the point of stopping, because now it's out there. It's there.
Yeah.
So why would you go backwards if you've already put everything out there?
And then I also have a question too about just lifestyle stuff with you guys. Like, do you feel like being a content creator sometimes deters people from playing with you?
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, we get people like, oh, we don't want to be on camera. And I'm like,
who said you were going to be on camera?
Like, it gets to the point now where when we have the conversations, we like, even if you go on our SDC profile, it says blatantly on our SDC profile, yes, we make content, no, we don't want you in it. Like,
That's awesome.
you're part of this. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we respect the lifestyle. And, like, so this past weekend was Gasparilla. We went to a lifestyle party, and it was literally 110% just lifestylers. Sapphire Cox was there, Bishop was there, and that was cool. And, you know, but they were literally the only people that we know that were there that made content, and we weren't really trying to make content. You know what I mean? I think we took 1 picture, 2 pictures the entire time we were there, but it was really just about lifestyle. We always try to let people who aren't in the content creator space know, like, we still enjoy the lifestyle. We still enjoy hanging out with people. We still enjoy getting to know people. We still enjoy doing all of that without the lights and the camera. Because, to be honest, it's to a point now where we're not, you know, A-list celebrities, but we probably down there in the D or the E. So, you know, it gets
D and the
down at the bottom. You know, we just made the grade. But it you know, we went to Cancun and somebody recognized us in Cancun. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we know who you guys are. You know, that at that level, I'm like, we're in fucking Cancun.
Yeah.
We're not at like the top resort in Cancun. We're in Cancun at a nice resort, not the basic, but not in a place where you would think that somebody would recognize us.
Mm.
And also, do you guys feel like you have a good work/lifestyle balance? Like, I think in the beginning, Mr. Mocha and I mean, not that we've been doing it a long time, but I had to say to Mr. Mocha, like, hey, you got to have some good balance between, I mean, I know you're having fun while you're doing content, but also you need to have time that you still do stuff without cameras and just do it. Like, do you guys feel like you have a good balance, or sometimes you have to pull yourself back and say, hey, like, maybe we need to do something just for us, just like your trips, you know?
I think that we go through spurts. Like, we'll be in this, like, content creating mode, and like a month or 2 will go by and we'll realize we haven't done anything regular swinger in a long time. And we try to think, that's when we realize it's an issue, is when we try to think back on the last thing we did. And besides maybe, like, having a single guy over, but I mean, like, more, like, party related, hanging out with our friends. If it's been a long time, we're like, oh shit, we actually need to, like, do something. So, I mean, I definitely don't think that we have the perfect balance yet. We're working on it. Like, this weekend, we didn't have anything planned. I knew it was Gasparilla, and I said, you know what? I know our friends are probably having a party. I'm going to hit them up and see what they're doing before I plan anything else, knowing that it's not going to be a content event. It's just for fun.
Right.
So I think just kind of, like, for us, at least, maybe just for me, planning ahead and trying to find those opportunities when it is going to be just fun, so that I can squeeze them in and not overschedule content only stuff.
Right, right.
But we're definitely not even on it. We don't have a healthy balance per se right now.
Yeah, we haven't.
We're working on it. That's the goal.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a short amount of time as Mr. Mocha's been doing it. I still have to say to him, just, hey, like, we got to step back for a minute, even if it's for 6 hours, and that's not lifestyle related, but just 6 hours to sit down and, you know, watch TV together, you know, like, but we also, I have, like, he's very hyper focused when it comes to
anything.
Work.
Yeah. So it's for us. I mean, it's the challenge that we've had. It doesn't matter what I do, any job that I have. That's just the kind of person I am. You know, she can tell you, you know, a couple of the companies that I've managed since we've been together. You know, that's always a conversation she has to have with me. Like, okay, listen, you've been at work for 12 hours, and now you're on the computer and you're on the phone for another 5. All right, you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Stop. You know, and that's just my nature. I've got a pit bull's focus. If I focus on anything, I mean, I don't care if it's like, even if I watch a movie, like, don't talk to me. Like, don't ask me a question. I'm focused. And that's my personal challenge. And I think that one of the things that, thank goodness for Mrs. Mocha, because she always has to reel me in on anything. I don't care if it doesn't matter what I'm doing. When I start doing something, I'm committed to it. Like I'm fully in. And
but he forgets about the environment around
everything
him.
around me.
And
yeah.
I'm not saying like he forgets about me, but I do.
I
feel
lose
like
time.
I
lose
feel
time.
like I'm a pretty like simple person when it comes to him spending time together. So I have to, and I'm not ever a bitch about it. I'm just like, hey, I have to say now, like, hey, you're doing that again.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
we need to, we just need a little time. And like I said, I'm not like one where I need to go like on date night or whatever. Like I just want to chill on the damn couch and not even look at work for, a few hours. Let's binge watch some fucking Ozarks.
Yeah.
Girl, I feel you.
I was gonna say this sounds so simple.
So that's another part of it is when we are doing traveling and doing content, and sometimes I'm like, I do want to just sit here and watch a movie and do nothing else, or go have dinner and it just be that and come home. And Lupe laughs at me because he's like, oh, you want to do vanilla shit? Vanilla shit. And I'm like, yeah, I actually like some vanilla shit, so let's do that.
Yeah, I've definitely.
That's a struggle for us, too, I feel like, just to, get it in there.
I don't like to feel like I'm behind. So with the work, I completely understand that. I have a Kobe Bryant mentality when it comes to work, but I can honestly say that since we've grown our OnlyFans and we've grown our fan base, that I've tried to be more cognizant of the fact that there are 24 hours in a day and there are 7 days a week. So I don't have to spend every single day focused on what the next move is or growing a business or doing something. Because if you do spend that much time doing that, you wake up and, you've missed so much time. And I look back on the times I worked in a restaurant, because I worked in a restaurant for almost 10 years. And being a GM and assistant GM and all this shit, you are in the restaurant literally your entire day almost. You know what I mean? You get a couple hours sleep and then you're back at it again. And I told myself when I quit that I didn't want to have that again. And so I'm very cognizant of trying to make sure that, I get my shit done and, we don't fall off. But I'll take, when we went to Cancun, we went to Hawaii, I didn't fuck with shit. I didn't fuck with anything that had to do with
But then he had a night like last night where he was up till 5 a.m. working on stuff. So it just depends. It's finding that balance. I can't say that we're perfect at it on our end. It's always work in progress, but it's definitely gotten easier and better because we don't work full-time jobs, so we've had more time to kind of schedule things throughout the day.
But we also realizing it and then, acknowledging that, hey, we need this time.
We do need it. I acknowledge that we need it, yeah.
Like, when she's like, hey, I need a date night. Like, I need a date night with just you, me, and we need to go do something. Like, I'm not trying to suck no dick. I'm not trying to fuck nobody. I'm just trying to get a date night.
Listen, I am literally the same way. Like, I want some dick from him, but I want to just do something like vanilla for the day or for the night or whatever the case may be, because if Mr. Mocha doesn't give me that attention at least every couple months, then I start getting in my head and thinking crazy ass shit that I shouldn't be thinking.
I just get grumpy as hell.
Me too. Same here. I get grumpy, and then, like I said,
Grumpy as hell.
I'll start saying stuff like, are you going to leave me for, like, somebody else? Or just something, like, super stupid. And he's looking at me like, where the fuck did this come from? And then he realizes, like, oh, maybe I should stop working for 5 minutes.
That's really what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. And it's funny because, like, one of the conversations that we've had, and we've had this is an ongoing conversation. This has been since we've been together. And it happens about every 6 months where I'll be focused on something. Because, like I said, anything that I do, that's how I am. It doesn't matter what job. I think when I managed a life insurance company, and I was traveling
Every day.
I was traveling.
Never home.
And I would come home, and at the end of the night, I mean, I'm driving, 3 hours away. I get home, and then all of the managers call me to check in, and they're driving back from another state or another.
But this is at like 2 a.m.
Yes,
it's not like it's a decent hour. It's like 2 a.m. And then he would come home and be on the phone for like another hour and a half. And I finally was like, okay, when you get home, you get 20
There were tears
minutes.
involved the first time. There was tears involved.
I cried and said, you get 20 minutes.
I can't take this. And
Yeah.
I'm so oblivious because I get into my own zone. Like,
Yeah.
I get into anything that I'm doing. I get, like, just like you said, Lupe, like, most nights, you know, I'll wait till Mrs. Mocha falls asleep and then I get up and I start working. So often, you know, I'll stay up until 3, 4 in the morning if I fixate on something. And I've always been like that. So there's times when, you know, we've learned that, hey, this is your job to reel me in on whatever I'm doing because you didn't just meet me. This is how I've always been. And, you know, it's no different, you know, when it comes to stuff like content creating because I nerd out on the editing and different things like that. So, yeah, for me, she is my balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
I agree.
like, we even, like, down to, like, the past month or so, we've just, like, started showering together.
She just washed my balls.
I did wash her balls. It was
That's
a proud moment.
That's my favorite thing. My favorite thing is get my hair washed. It happens every now and again. That's my favorite. I'm like, yo, wash my hair.
Well, not to call
My
Mr.
dreads. Your fingers through my dreads.
Oh my God.
Run your finger too much.
Not to call Mr. Mocha out, but he washes my hair.
Oh, yeah, I'll wash it, condition it.
I like that shit too. I like washing girls' hair. I feel like it's a very sensual thing to give your woman a bath or to give her like a shower and like rub her down. I feel like that's like you get in the creases, like lift your armpit, girl. Let me get that. There's something sensual about that. People don't understand. Like, so first of all, you ain't like people don't understand the intimacy of washing somebody's armpit and not. I say wash their body, but specifically the armpit because I guarantee that if you go to any of your friends, even if you fuck them and you're like, hey man, lift your arm real quick, I'm trying to touch your armpit, they can be like, You can literally just sucked his dick. You can lift his arm, like, let me touch your armpit. You're like, no. Y'all could have been fucking for 6 to 8 hours. I promise you. Okay, well, who would you let, just think about it right now. Who would you let touch your armpit?
I don't really know.
Exactly, nobody.
Next time I see you, I'm going for the pit.
I touched my armpit.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna try this. I'm gonna record this, guys. I'm gonna post it on Twitter.
I get what your message is, and I can agree, but I don't know if armpit was the exact thing.
I can promise you the armpit is the exact thing because nobody goes around touching anybody's armpit. That's just weird.
we did have a couple once.
That licked our armpits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what?
that licked our armpits like during sex. It wasn't like just the husband.
So we were in separate rooms.
Oh, that's got to be the dopest comeback conversation. You know, when you get in the car, you're like, so, babe. Like, yeah. Like, you ain't going to believe what happened. No, you're not going to believe what happened.
That's literally
Yeah,
exactly
I
how the
was like,
conversation went. That is it exactly.
Yeah, because it wasn't just one of the guys. It was two of the guys. And then I realized that the girl had done it to Mr. Mocha too. And I was like, holy shit.
Well, she was trying to do it. And at first, you know, I thought she was like just I didn't know what she was doing. And I'm like, because you know how a chick is laying on your arm. So she's like laying on my arm and like she kind of like kisses like right by my chest and my armpit. And then she like licks a little bit. And so I kind of move up and she moves right up with me and like, this bitch is trying to lick my armpit. Like, and she was literally trying to lick it. And so, you know, she's 5'2" and 110 pounds. So I just kind of pick her up and roll her over to the other side of me. And then I'm laying there and she tries to lick my arm. And I'm like, she's definitely trying to lick my armpit. Have you ever got deodorant in your mouth?
Yeah, it tastes terrible. It's like dry and ew.
And we wear deodorant.
Maybe that's the turn on.
See, wait, now let me ask you the question after hearing that, just that tidbit of your story, because we haven't even heard Mrs. Mocha's part. So I just want to know, how violated did you feel when she tried to lick your armpit?
That's you, Mr. Mocha.
Oh, me? I was confused, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was just confused. I wasn't violated. I just was like, is she so drunk she don't know where her tongue is going?
Yeah. Like, it was definitely like, mine was just like, so this was like during the time before I knew how to say no to people about stuff. And
this man was muff diving in your armpit.
Yeah, so I just kind of let it happen type of thing. And then I wasn't really freaked out by it, but it wasn't something I liked. I was just
she was definitely freaked out by it.
It was like the first thing that I said to Mr. Mocha when we walked out of their hotel room. I was like, Daddy, did she lick your armpit? Because both two guys licked my armpit tonight, and I'm not sure how I felt about it.
So it was like the guy was like their best friend. So like they had all played together before.
Yeah. So this was all like okay.
So she's in the room with the two guys, and I'm in the room with the lady.
You're in the room with two girls.
Oh yeah.
His wife and his wife.
Yeah. And only one tried to lick my armpit, but it was a little.
It was definitely an interesting.
It was strange. That's not my thing. So, Micha, I just appreciate if you don't try to lick my armpit next time we're all in the same proximity.
I can promise. She walked away, so she didn't hear that part where you just said, "Please don't." She had to pee and get the tequila.
I'm dead.
Here we go.
I'm dead.
There's only like one shot left.
Oh, only one shot left. I'm so sorry.
Maybe two.
He said he's sorry, like he drinking. You know something? I guess we might as well drink if they're drinking.
I've been drinking the whole episode.
All right.
I got Kettle One and tonic. I literally said to you before the episode started, Daddy, would you like a drink? You said, nah, I'm good.
I'm pretty sure she didn't ask me.
I did. You saw me walk over there. I even put another cup out for you.
You see how she treats me?
Because I knew you were going to want another freaking cup.
Nice.
See how she treats me?
Hey, don't tell me what to do, man.
Oh, what are you doing, bro? Look, you pouring 2 shots.
You wanted some?
No, I didn't. But if you're gonna pour it, you like you were already on your way. I was just making sure you were pouring it for me. Listen, you be trying to get me drunk and take advantage of me.
Oh, I know your pain, man. I know your pain.
Yeah, I do the same thing to Mr. Mocha.
And why is my shot so much bigger than yours?
You hear him complaining? First, he wanted the whole shot. Now he needs hey, man, make up your mind. Hey, so you know what's funny? So
first of all, y'all listen. I don't want to hear that shit. Well, from you, I can take it because you live with the same creature that I live
yes.
with. Okay?
Yes.
And
we like to have a drink.
A drink is one thing. A drink. You like to have drinks.
Like to have drinks.
Yeah, say it right. Bro, we went and hung out with this couple today at this tiki restaurant by our house called Sunset Grill, and we literally, I ain't gonna lie, I was drunk as fuck when we left.
You see, I heard how she says she wasn't. You were too drunk to confirm that she was drunk, so she just automatically like, I wasn't drunk.
I know she wasn't drunk because she only had mimosas.
I had 3 mimosas.
That's all she had. I'm over here having fucking rum punches and Mexican mules and shit.
And they
I was lit.
Moscow mules.
What the fuck is a Mexican mule?
Mules. Moscow mules.
First of all, no, you don't say anything. I will educate this young lady.
Uh-oh.
Clearly, you need an education in mules, okay?
The mules.
Jesus
I need
Christ.
you to go ahead and type in Mexican mule, Texas mule, okay?
Oh, there's multiple mules.
One, two.
What? I thought you were going to educate. Why are you
I am. No, first of all, that's how we educate nowadays. You know, they be giving babies iPads. They don't even be talking to them no more. That's how we do it out here.
Okay.
Giving babies iPads.
Tell them what a Mexican mule is. Shit.
Thank you, Micha.
That's why you got something green in your teeth. Okay?
I'm so dead.
Get it out.
Anyways, it's tequila instead of vodka. Instead of vodka, you put tequila in.
Ah. That's all you had to say,
We're
man.
calling it Mexican mule, but tequila comes from Mexico, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I was getting ready to judge you for a second, but you just cleaned it up real fast. Okay, we good.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that we ain't racially biased out here.
The judgment was on the way. I was just waiting for my end.
And I was walking across the room like, no, bro, that's not what you call it.
All right, so now we had.
I know what a mule is.
Because I'm a vodka-aholic.
Especially, that's a vodka drink, too. She was ready.
I know she was. She drinks vodka.
No, you know how she is.
I have my notepad out. Judgment for Lupe whenever he gets here.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get plenty of liquor too.
What do
Let me
we?
tell you exactly what's in a Mexican mule. It's
I already looked it up.
Tequila,
Ginger,
1/2 tablespoon
lime.
of fresh lime juice,
I already read it.
1/2 cup of ginger beer for the people that are listening, just in case you want to try it.
You need to tell them.
Or you could just do what Lupe said to do, which is just Google it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Got him.
All right, so
You were drunk when we left.
Yeah, I was drunk when we left, right?
I bet those things are really good. Like the vodka version is really delicious. Like I could get fucked up off those because they taste like so just smooth.
or she'll just get fucked up off the bottle.
Drink them.
First of all, I don't need your judgment about my bottle drinking skills. You don't even drink out of the bottle like I do, so just get over yourself.
She just said that like it's an insult that I don't be tipping the fifth up to my head. Like she said that like I'm behind. Like this guy don't even drink out of the bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
Just challenged you.
You're so bougie. You need a cup.
That's like saying something mean.
Hey, listen, she
Yeah.
can keep that challenge because you ain't gonna have me. You ain't gonna listen. When I get drunk like that, I want you to carry my heavy ass up a flight of stairs. Okay.
Oh no, we have a rule on that. Remember the rule?
First of all,
You
if
sleep
you
where
get
you
drunk
fall.
like that, wherever you get drunk like that and you lay is where you stay.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Lay where you stay, man. Yeah, we'll come get you tomorrow and check on you.
Now listen, that's messed up.
If you was going from like 0 floor to the first floor, I got you. If you on the second, third, or fourth, my brother, and I'm working out in the world for my 5'5". And I know I'm strong. Like I said, I got you on the first one, but I'll put you on my back. Okay, I squat an easy 425. I got you.
I appreciate that, man. I ain't nowhere near 425, so you should be able to get me to the third floor.
I might be able to get you to the second. But when we get to the second, we both got to take a long rest.
Listen, if it's at a hotel though, they have those like things you put your luggage on. We could just throw them on there.
Well, how about I just don't get that fucking drunk?
No, I'm just coming up with tactical ideas so that if that does happen, I'll know what to do.
That's why
Tactical.
she's here. She's here to help you be better.
I think what she's doing is giving us suggestions for when they get that drunk.
That's fine too. Just take a video so we can put it on TikTok.
What's that?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Exactly.
And you know some Lupe, that's what we need to do this year at Splash. When they get drunk, we gonna put them both, we gonna pile them up on one of those carts and roll their ass around the hotel.
We're getting kicked out.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
They're gonna be like, there's 2 drunk bitches and 2 niggas pushing their ass around.
God.
Not gonna work out.
Oh my God.
Hey, why'd you guys get kicked out and arrested? It was worth it.
Thanks for moving
Facts.
them precious items upstairs.
Facts, yeah, you're right. And Mocha is private, so we good.
Cargo.
Just make sure like that Micha is on top of me, so like, because I can hold her weight, and like make sure our faces are touching each other.
Hey.
So we have a plan for this.
Would you say y'all gonna wind up piled up however y'all fall? Who falls first? That's who's on the bottom.
Exactly. We just
No,
gonna try to
I
get your
would
ass in the
totally
elevator.
smother her. We
Hey, you
don't
know
want her to
something?
die.
I'm gonna make sure that they that one of them got their face on the other one's ass when I take pictures.
Can I say something though? Can I say something
Yeah,
about Mocha
yeah.
that I don't think that we've all noticed? Maybe just me, but at every Mocha, why is the elevator see-through at every Mocha event?
Because they're all the same hotel. They're all Marriott.
Here's the thing. Sometimes I appreciate that. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I was thinking that the other day. I was like, every Mocha we've been to, the elevator see-through as fuck. You cannot do a goddamn thing in the elevator. Don't be fucked up in the elevator leaning. That is not a recovery zone at Mocha. You're not recovering in the elevator. You get off at your stop and nobody see you.
Yeah, we see you.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Especially at Houston. Houston is like, everybody congregates right there. So if you going upstairs with somebody, it's like, oh, look, there's Lupe and Sandra. They're going up to the room. All right. Oh, that was 20 minutes. Okay, in and out.
So you think people
Ooh,
judge you
3
from the
minutes.
glass elevator?
Oh, I definitely do. I'm definitely like, hey, is that my drunk wife? Yeah. She's going up in the elevator while falling down at the same time.
I'm always, here's the thing. No matter how drunk I am, you literally never have to put me in the room. I always make it back to the room.
Let's get this straight. I don't put her in the room because I can't, because she's like it's like herding cats. She's like, no, I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. She shows up after the 8th. I'll be right back.
I love that. She said, hey guys, listen. I'm just gonna go to the room. I'm just gonna get this bottle and I'll be right back. I said, okay.
Oh, don't ever believe that.
Here.
Don't ever believe that.
I actually
The next day.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, if you see me trying to get her to the room and she says I'll be right back, that means she's not going to the room. But if she volunteers to go to the room and get something, because if she wants something from the room, she's going to ask me to go get it. If she wants to go pass out, she's going to go get it.
You weren't around that night.
My phone works.
No, I didn't even know how to dial a number at that point. I could not have called anyone. And plus, I was naked. How was I going to call you? From my tit phone?
That's a good invention.
I don't know who you was calling, but you said you had somewhere to be, and then you left, and then we didn't see you again. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not eating her pussy today.
Sorry about that.
Gosh.
Yep, she staggered into the room and passed out.
I mean, here's the thing. Like I said, at least I know myself.
Over.
I don't sit like in the lobby throwing up. I know once I'm fucked up, I just go to bed.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
I
Yeah.
respect that.
You know what? Me too.
Yeah.
There's a lot. See, hold on. Look, first of all, you are a veteran player in the game, and that means that you should never be caught slipping.
Exactly.
All right, so I don't ever expect to see you throwing up in anybody's corner. Now, there's some younger women that may have come to Mocha and got a little too excited, and that happens. I expect that. First year at Mocha, a lot of dick running around, a lot of estrogen. You're pumped up, you ready to go. I can see that. For you,
No, exactly. That's what I'm
expect you to
saying.
come back.
It's so much better for me just to go to bed and just sleep it off and then wake up the next day and start again. Because the problem is with Mocha, we're there so many freaking days and we literally just go to bed. We're so hungover when we wake up, we just start drinking again. Like there's not really a stopping point.
Yes, you do.
I never drink when I'm hungover.
Oh,
I wait until I'm hydrated again.
That's-
Then I'll be really.
Hair of the dog.
literally hair of the dog. That is the best way to get, even if you don't drink a bunch, you just wake up and have like a shot and then you're good. It just,
Why did it work for me?
It doesn't work for you because you didn't party the way you were supposed to in college.
You had wasted time in your life.
Hydrated again. I drink coffee, and then in an hour or two,
Look,
then I can.
this is how I know, because we'll be on vacation, right? And vacation. A lot of people get a high on vacation. I'm one of those. And when I go on vacation, I'm like, drink all day, party all night, sleep 2 hours. Let's go, let's go. I'm getting white boy wasted. I'm having a great time.
I'm so fucking dead.
My wife, on the other hand, she is very much, and I hate to say this, please don't kick me because we're sitting in a position where you can kick me. Please don't. She's very much like the 50-year-old cougar.
I am not.
She's trying to like pace herself as she moves through the jungle.
Nice.
A mimosa
How
in
many
the morning.
times have I crashed and fucking burned? Perfect example. Vegas. IV. Vegas, I got an IV. Because I got so fucked up.
I told Lupe to get those liquid IVs. I literally live on those.
She got a liquid IV to her bloodstream.
No, I know she got that, but I'm saying like I drink one of those before I start drinking and then one after, and I'm good to go.
I'm not gonna lie. Had you been there,
Where
like
did you buy them?
Online, I sent the link to Lupe, and he never.
I'm about to buy some.
Fuck you, Lupe. You never respond to my texts.
Hello.
you didn't text me. For
Yes, I did. I literally text you the links that you said, hey, yeah, send me that. That'd be fucking great. Blah, blah, blah. Sent it to you that day. I didn't get like a thumbs up.
That was literally like a month ago.
A middle finger. Why am I going to message you if you don't respond? I even message you on Snapchat. You don't say anything.
Packets that you add to water?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, those are the ones.
But I bet if I was one of your regular hoes, you would message me back.
If you sat on my face when you were supposed to, I'll definitely message you back. But you were running.
I'm trying to I'm trying to get the build up going. I'm trying to get the build up going.
You don't need build up. Ask your friends. Ask your friends that have been on this face. Okay.
I'm so
Ask
bad.
them. All right. If they say it's okay, then you should heed their advice. They're friends.
Listen, you know something? I know how you feel, bro, because your wife ran from me for so long.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Listen, I watched the video of y'all fucking, and she was running from you then too. I said, damn.
No, it wasn't.
I'm just fucking with you. Damn.
Hey, look,
That is literally the
she had me
shiniest.
sweating.
That's the shiniest that I've seen Mr. Mocha in a long time. So between the lotion and the sweat, I was dying laughing. Like, it was super hot, but I was laughing at the same time.
I asked Micha, I was like, hey, can you put this on me? She was like, oh, you want a massage? I was like, no, I need you to put this on me.
I was so confused, and then I realized why.
Yeah, because of the ash issue. The ashy
That makes
issue.
sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that though. I'm gonna start oiling myself up. I've never seen my ass shine the way his ass shines.
Hey, that's because Micha wasn't fucking around with that oil. She was like, I'm a lube. She had me looking like I just fell out of a bucket of crispy chicken.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
I did not put that much on you.
No, I'm not complaining.
Here's the thing, Micha. Because he never properly lubricates, he doesn't know what a good amount is. Like, he doesn't even know what would really lubricate his body. Like, if you ever see him lubricate himself, it's like a sad situation, but I don't say anything.
Here's the woman that used a whole bottle of lotion.
Did you want to be dry, or did you want...
I mean, I just wanted to understand what the purpose was for making him that slick. Like,
Well, there was lights in there, too.
Hey, look, I was having a hard time holding on to her because I was so greasy.
I'm dead.
I'm wondering why he's massaging for the first 15 minutes of the video, but I realized he was trying to burn some of the motherfucking oil.
All right, listen, a couple people had requested a little earlier, so if anybody out there want to jump in and say hi to Lupe and Micha or add a comment, ask a question, now would be the time to jump in and do it. So while we're waiting for somebody to say something, Micha, I want to let you know I'm going to have all the liquor that you need here when you arrive.
Tequila.
Yep.
We're going to get some tequila.
Oh, shit, we gonna have tequila.
Tequila, yeah.
I'm getting the tequila.
And I'll be sure to get some for you, Lupe. I know what you like. I got you covered.
What kind of liquor does he like?
No, he smokes that shit.
Oh, we already got some.
That's what I just said.
Oh, yeah, we got some.
Just for you, because I don't smoke that shit.
Ourselves. Yeah, it's just chilling here.
Bro, I'm a very simple guy, bro. If I got my weed and I got my wife, I'm pretty much happy. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, I wish Mr. Mocha would say that about me sometimes.
There we go with that bullshit. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Did we go off? Motherfucker.
Damn it. What the fuck?
No.
What happened?
Let me see.
We'll start. Turn the mic on.
Yeah, I don't know if we're having technical difficulties.
And we're back.
Yeah, we were going for a second there. Sorry about that. It just went off.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Twitter Spaces is having some issues lately, I think.
It's all good.
We get kicked off once an episode.
Yeah, at least, and something happens. But I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, see, she drinking. See, here we go.
I literally have had 1 cup of vodka tonic.
Here
I'm
we
not
go.
even taking shots today.
The memory loss.
Whatever.
So Lupe, I'm telling you right now, once Mrs. Mocha finally gets the surgery done, and she's back.
No, he'll be here before that.
No, he's gonna get some before the surgery. I'm talking about after the surgery, because then she's gonna use you. She's gonna use you for
I mean, his wife
your
has to be okay that I'm
long
using
hair.
him.
It's gonna be long hair and long hair. No, I'll keep his wife occupied. Don't you worry.
Are you saying that you're gonna use me for my penis?
Yes, for your dick.
Yeah.
Eggplant
How did you
emoji.
feel?
I love that. That's all I ever wanted my entire life, was for women to use me for my penis. I'm so serious. Like, you were like, oh my God, I didn't. Like, each always says, I don't want to be known for porn. I'm like, why the fuck not? Porn is immortal. It's immortal, okay? Porn never dies.
Porn is an art form.
In the 60s and still love that shit.
Mr. Mocha always gets really upset when I use him for his dick.
But I still let her do it.
Listen, I work so hard at understanding sex that if somebody didn't use me for sex, I would be so pissed off with myself. I'm like, why did you do all this studying? Why did you learn to eat pussy like this? Why did you, like, take all the signs of lovemaking 101? Why did you do all of this? To just be here by yourself. Like, you're a waste of talent. Like, it's like that friend who you're like, if you just apply yourself, bro. You could be in the league. You're like, nah, I just like playing on the street, niggas, smoking weed and drinking. I'm so mad.
Oh my god!
I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Like, I can't even.
I just take my sex life serious, maybe too serious. I always tell people, there's a lady, her name was Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. If you ever hear these podcasts, I say it every time I can. Nancy, thank you. I hope you're alive because you are the reason I appreciate pussy.
Whoa, wait. Hey, you can't just shout out Nancy and not tell us why the fuck you're shouting out Nancy. What kind of shit is that?
Nancy was the lesbian, a bull dyke. She was a bull dyke, like straight. She was Mrs. Take Your Bitch. Okay, that's what I call her.
How old were you when you met her?
I was 14 when I met Nancy.
No, you were like 16.
No, because we started working there when I was 14.
No,
15.
we didn't.
I wasn't 16 when I started working there.
Our first job, we worked together. We worked in a kitchen. And we met this lady, her name's Nancy. Like, so long. Like, 17 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, we were kids. Like, you see when we're arguing about 14 and 15. That's how long ago it was. So, I hadn't even had sex yet.
You're 14. You're definitely 16.
Actually,
and I was 17.
You could definitely get a write-off for that.
Anyways, continue.
Whatever. The point is...
Not number 14.
The point is, she thought Michelle was the cutest thing in the world, and she knew that we were dating. And she said straight up, she was like, if you're going to be with her, you got to make sure that you know what you're doing. And so, after that, she kind of like took me under her wing, bro. She like took me under her wing to the point where she just made sure she taught me literally everything.
Oh, how did she teach you? Was it with signs and signals, or did she put your face in her pussy?
No, it wasn't no face in the pussy. But what she did do was she used a lot of fruit. She would bring in like all types of fruits, bro. Like, fruit was her main thing. She was like, all right. So, for example, she took an orange. She took an orange. She peeled the orange. She peeled the orange to the part where it was only half an orange, okay? And you know at the top of the orange where the stem comes in at the top?
Mm-hmm.
So when she put where that stem is, she's like, all right, so consider this a vagina. This is the, the lips, da-da-da-da. Where this stem parts ways is where the clitoris will be. And she's like, 99% of the time it'll be here. She's like, even if you can't see it, she's like, some are big, some are small. She's like, find that area and focus there.
You can't see it. You got to go braille on the clip.
It's like that sometimes. Like, some women have hoods that cover a lot. She told me that too. She's like, sometimes it's going to be a hood. Sometimes you got to use your tongue to push the hood back to expose the clit. Don't use it. She went into detail. This is what I like to call.
Was your dick hard when she was talking about this?
No, because you don't understand Nancy. Nancy wasn't, like, for me, Nancy, there was nothing Nancy could say to make my dick hard. Nancy, in my mind, Nancy was a nigga. Okay?
Oh, God.
I knew Nancy was a girl because when she had her period, we all caught hell in the kitchen. So I knew she was a female, but I just...
That was it?
saw the women that came in chasing her. I just knew whatever she was telling me I was listening to because I had never seen more beautiful women in rotation that I had seen with her. Like, when you talk about player, when you talk about, like, got the juice, like, I got 3, 4, 5 bad ones. Legit. Like, it went, she had a team. They would come up there. She'd be like, hey, tell this one I'll be right back while the other one goes out the back door type shit at the job.
Wow.
Legit. Yes, this is what we were learning in the beginning of our relationship.
I was
wow.
like, and she's like, you think that all of these women would be on me if I didn't know what I was doing? And I'm like, you know what? You got the facts to prove it. You got the ass to back it up. I see it. Okay, I'm listening. And to be honest, because I was so humbled by seeing what she was doing, I listened. And no lie, everything Nancy taught me, everything, okay, everything was there. It was there. Like, she didn't steer me wrong at all, and I appreciate her to this day.
Mr. Mocha.
You know something? You're not eating my wife's pussy. It's over.
Mr. Mocha. Oh, my God. I'm dead.
You're not using Nancy's techniques on my wife. Okay.
No, but here's the thing. I've always told Mr. Mocha, like, he's not like a big pussy eater. He's not bad at it, but he just doesn't do it often, which is fine. And he's really good at fucking. I think we just all have our things that we're really good at.
Yeah, because to be honest, I realize a lot of husbands aren't big pussy eaters. Like, even when we do full swap, like, I always notice that women are like, oh my God, like, because I really personally don't like getting my dick sucked all too much. Like,
But you don't like teeth on your dick?
I don't like that at all. Yeah, of course.
But you're saying just in general.
In general, yeah, because first of all, I don't know how good it's gonna be. I'm very particular with how I like my dick sucked. I'm like, all right, if you're gonna suck my dick, I don't want you to be like doing all this. Like, I just have a particular way, so I don't try to put women in that position. So I'm
Lupe,
like,
can I just stop you real quick?
yeah.
My dick sucking skills are as good as your pussy eating skills.
And I'm okay. See, when I hear shit like that, that means you enjoy sucking dick. Therefore, you have made it a point. There are some women that don't suck dick like that, though.
Yeah, no,
They suck dick like it's a nasty sucker.
I feel like if I don't like suck dick, then I feel like there's something missing from me, like fucking. Like I like to like.
You know what? Actually, I agree, 100%.
Yeah,
That would be weird not to at all.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't suck my dick?
It's weird for me not to eat pussy and have sex. I feel
Yeah.
that. So I respect that. So if you telling me though, like, hey, like, listen, I'm gonna suck the shit out of your dick, whatever it takes, type shit. Then I'm like, okay, yeah, I fucks with you because I have the same mentality when it comes to eating your pussy.
Yeah.
So this weekend, for example, we were with Sapphire, and I was going down on her, and she was like, we were going at it for a good 30 minutes, and typically I have about a 15 to 20 minute rule. It's like we're gonna do this whole shebang for 15 to 20 minutes while at a party because that's a quarter. So if I can make it through a quarter with you, I got about 6-7 quarters, we're good. That's how I be playing it in my head. So with her though, I realized she hadn't come, but she kept having these little micro orgasms, and I'm like, that's not the one I'm looking for. That's not the orgasm I'm looking for. And a lot of guys would quit after like that second one where you're like, okay, no, there's one. That one that like I'm going to sleep after I just nutted one. That's the orgasm I'm looking for. And that shit took like 22 minutes, I think it was.
And that is
this dude
he
timing.
said 22 minutes.
Hey
He
man,
didn't say-
you not fucking my wife. It's over.
Now. Like,
It's
I
done.
wish they were on right now so she could validate this.
No, we believe you because you've talked about your pussy eating skills a lot.
We've heard about your mouth.
Yeah, I've never
Not mouth
heard any
with an F.
complaints about your mouth being a bad thing. But I don't think I've ever had any complaints about mine either.
I doubt you would ever have a complaint.
So-
You seem like you're.
I complain so she work harder.
No, you don't. No,
I'm
you
gonna
don't.
complain tonight.
She works
No.
harder?
I'm
Let me just
complaining
tell you
tonight.
This, Lupe, like if Mr. Mocha like comes home and he's had like a long week at work, aka doing porn, and he just like wants to come in my mouth, I'm okay with that. Like that's satisfying to me.
See, I don't feel like I had sex. Like I'm not usually just good with a blowjob. Sometimes like she'll start sucking my dick and she's trying to make me come, and I got to poke her in the eye or thump her in the head to make her stop. I'm like, look, I want the pussy. Stop.
No, but if the thing is like I said, I'm completely satisfied with just making him happy. Like I like sucking dick. I like sucking his dick. I don't want to necessarily drink like a bunch of cum, but I mean like his is fine, and I'm okay if like I go to bed because then tomorrow, he'll take care of me. Did we lose everybody?
No, that was a long pause.
No,
Okay.
here, I'm listening.
She said that like she didn't really mean it. Like I'm not really gonna take care of it.
No, I just was like I thought we
No
were
dick for you tonight.
on that. Okay.
You gotta put her on punishment sometime.
So let's just put it this way. In the beginning of our relationship, Mr. Mocha tried to put me on punishment a few times, and it did not work well in his favor. I literally was like a fucking lunatic, and he just realized that was probably not a good idea.
Yeah, withholding sex from my wife is not the way to get things across to her,
Yeah.
because she turns to like a whiny, naggy,
Overthinking, crazy
Yeah.
lunatic.
Wait, you didn't grab my ass 3 times today, so therefore you must not love me the way you used to, because you used to grab my ass 7.4 times per day. Like, what the fuck?
He's not kidding.
I was gone all day.
He's not kidding.
I didn't have time.
I will literally sit there and like overthink the hell out of everything I can think of, and then
You
realize
didn't slap
like,
my ass today, and I don't know what's going on, but You always slap my ass, and I'm like, okay, all right, just calm the fuck down.
Then he gets mad, and then he gets turned off, and then later on in the night, he mad fucks me, which is exactly what I wanted.
She takes advantage of me.
Your methods are working.
Oh yeah, they always have. Like they always have, but
And I don't realize until after I've been taken advantage of.
it's like, what did they call it? Like after you nut, like your head, you like are back to like where.
Yeah. As soon as you bust a nut,
yeah.
then all your higher functions kick back in. That's for a guy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a
It
dude.
does, but there's that time period in between the euphoric moment when you can have really good conversations.
No. That's for a woman.
Logically, that's actually factual.
For a dude, I'm gonna tell you how this works. And see, as a dude, only my guys that are listening can understand this moment. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong. You're fucking some chick that you know you shouldn't be fucking. You know you shouldn't be doing this, and you're fucking her, and it feels good, and literally, simultaneously, like while you're busting her, like you're like, oh no. That's how it works, because the second that nut is out, it's kind of like somebody turns on all the lights at once and all your higher brain function reboots. And now you're like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that.
That's that moment of clarity. That's what I'm saying. So that's actually the best time to have a conversation, women, in case you're listening, is at that, like, a minute or two afterwards. Have that conversation of something you wanted or something you needed to address, because that's when you're going to get the most honest answer.
Fuck yes, and you are so right about that, because
You can look it up. It's science.
oh yeah, I'm dead serious. Like I've asked Mr. Mocha on several occasions many hard questions during that time, and he's like, oh yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Because the stress of being pent up sexually is gone.
Yep.
So their mind is clear.
Yep.
Which I guess doesn't happen very often.
I literally had to stop fucking him
I
before.
thought of that for a second. That means 99% of the time, their brain is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I had to stop. I actually.
Oh my god, this is why women have so many problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the,
I stopped fucking Mr. Mocha pre-content. Like if it's like day of content, I do not fuck him anymore, because
I'm useless.
I think there was a time where he may have done like a dick shot and it didn't work because we fucked the night before. And I was like, but why is it not working? And my thought process is like, you're not going to fuck up my sex life because you want to do content. That's on you, man. You got to get your dick hard. Like,
You see how my wife treat me? All right, we just had the real G come in. What's up, the real G?
What up?
Welcome. Talk to us.
I'm kind of fucked up. Yeah, I'm at work and I'm listening to you guys banging and slamming. Yeah, what's up?
You fucked up at work?
Yeah, man. I'm all the way in Cape Town, South Africa, dude.
Oh, welcome. International. I like it.
Wow.
Welcome.
So are you in the lifestyle, or you just jumping in because you like what you're hearing?
I love what I'm hearing, and I'm loving watching the videos. You guys are crazy, eh?
Thank you. Have you seen Lupe and Micha's page?
You guys are mad people, hey? I love it though. I'm watching the videos. Yeah, like I was busy actually watching a video now, and I was like, oh, okay, let's jump in. Let's have a thing.
That's awesome. Hey, listen, you're breaking up on us, but we appreciate you jumping in and saying hi, man. We appreciate you listening to us, checking out our content. We enjoy making it, and we love when people reply to it.
yeah. Did you have anything else?
All good, man. All good.
Anything else you want to talk about tonight, Mr. Mocha, Micha, Lupe? Do you guys have anything else you want to jump in and say?
We've had a real chill week this week. We'll be seeing y'all in a couple.
Woo, woo.
Yep.
Next week.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Hey,
Next week.
Micha, I don't want no excuses when you show up here.
I don't never have excuses.
Listen, Miche, if you need to just come upstairs and snuggle and kick Mr. Mocha out of the fucking bed, you can do that, okay?
Oh, I like that.
Who's she gonna be snuggling with?
Me.
Us?
Don't worry about our life.
He said us.
You busy. You might want to worry about your own opponent.
Worry about yourself.
Worry about yourself.
Own opponent.
Well, combat. You got somebody worried about over here, but it ain't.
I'm so bad.
And this is why I love these two.
I'm not.
She gonna save you.
I'm just kidding. I'm not even a good.
Right here.
You can't save yourself.
We about to hide from y'all.
I'm not even good. Yeah, we'll just go in the room with the dog and lock the door.
I'm telling you something now. This woman ain't hiding from no dick. I can assure you that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna be like,
She might not hide from no dick, but she might run from this tongue, baby. Hey.
I'm not gonna run.
Hey,
I am not gonna run.
You realize you
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
have a hold of your dreads, like pulling them and pushing them into my fucking pussy, like.
I love that shit. Use them shits like straps.
Pushing.
Hold on for the ride.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna work on my squats before you get here. That way I can stand up like that for a minute. Or so.
you do realize you probably gonna be
try to come standing up?
Oh, I can do it. It's fine.
All right, listen. You right. You don't weigh that much. I got you. You fall on me. I'm picking you up. We good.
As long as you're okay with suffocation by pussy, I'm okay.
Bro, if I'm gonna die, that's the only way I want to die.
Facts. Mr. Mocha wants to die on some titties, so there we are.
I can't deal with you people.
If I'm gonna go out, I want to go out in the middle of two legs. Okay, begging for life.
You know something? I'm done
No more
talking to you
sequela.
and my wife. Okay,
No
I'm done with
more
both of y'all.
sequela.
I think you probably you may be one of the last people she played with before her surgery.
Yeah, he will be. He will be.
So listen, I just need you. No pressure, but I need you to handle your motherfucking business. Okay?
Yeah.
Listen, bro. All right, so I'm gonna let you know I am that animal. Okay.
Okay.
I come prepared. Okay.
Oh, you know something? Before we wrap it up, I have to say I have to recant one of my previous statements.
What was it?
Okay, so I got the sloppy blowjob.
You got the Jalen blowjob.
And I'm not gonna lie, I did like it. I'm not, you know something?
Yeah, I knew you would.
You know,
Everyone does.
you know, I have to say, you know, at first I liked it. I'm not gonna, but you know, I'm not sure if I liked it because I was so nervous that she was gonna be way over the top for me, and then I got there. You remember in Tombstone when was it Doc Holliday was like, "You wasn't a daisy at all." I wouldn't listen. I handled that shit.
Mr. Mocha's freak game has gone up. Jalen helped him pass a few, thresholds because he did a sloppy blowjob on top of getting breast milk all over him. So,
Oh no, she sprayed me with it.
who
I heard
cares?
you liked that.
Yeah, you do like that. Don't say you didn't like
Well,
it.
you said I passed the threshold. I like titty, man. I mean, I'm good with sucking some titties that's full. I'm nasty. I'm fine with that. But like,
You've never
This is
said that
brand new
before.
news. We heard about you.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you,
I
Micha.
don't want to say Mr. Clean, but you are kind of Mr. Clean.
when,
Like breast milk, this is a new revelation.
and I was so offended that Lupe was like, "Ugh, this the nastiest motherfucker I know." Saying "ugh" to something I like.
Now you know how he feels because you say everything he likes.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't do breast milk. Okay, that's just my one thing.
It
Like,
literally. So breast milk tastes very sweet. Let me tell you how I know.
does.
I breastfed my son till I'm not even gonna tell anybody how long it was because I don't want any judgment. And anyways, it was a long time. And I used to thaw it out in the refrigerator. And my ex-husband actually used to use it for creamer for his coffee because he didn't know it was breast milk because I put it in a creamer bottle. So one day I tasted it because once I told him, he was like, "Oh, it just tasted like creamer." And so I tasted it and it tasted like sweet. So, I mean, it's fine. It's just like drinking half and half or something. I mean, it's not bad.
How long after you're pregnant do you produce breast milk?
As long as you nurse.
As long as you're nursing.
Yep, as long as you nurse.
So
If you keep pumping, you can actually.
Listen,
Yeah.
Jalen gonna produce breast milk for the next 2 years after the way I sucked on those titties.
I'm so fucking dead right now.
Lupe, I don't need your judgment.
I'm not judging you, bro, because honestly, I don't mind titty milk.
That's hilarious.
My problem is
Will you tell everybody how you fucked up titty milk for me? Go ahead and tell everybody what you said to me.
Okay, so first of all, titty milk starts being created after somebody has impregnated you. Okay, so therefore, the reaction of semen in the body creates titty milk. So therefore, titty milk has semen in it.
No.
Thank you for ruining the titty milk for me, Lupe.
No, Mr. Scientist. No, that's not.
So can you start producing breast milk without having been pregnant?
Yes.
Breast milk is not made from semen, you dumbass.
Let me just tell you. I was actually...
No, the sperm goes into the egg, and then the rest is gone. Now the sperm is part of the egg. It's now its own entity. There's no sperm in fucking breast milk, you dumb ass.
No. So let me...
No, milkman produces milk.
Can you produce semen? Breast milk without being pregnant.
Let me just tell you
Technically, yes, you can.
No, so...
Has that much, you are really jacked up. So wait a minute. Wait the fuck a minute. No, I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
You like nasty things. So for you to feel like the connection between semen in the first week and literally 9 months later is now breast milk, and you're connecting the two and you're grossed out because 9 months ago the girl had semen in it.
See, you know what happened? He was just trying to fuck it up for me because I made a comment.
That is the most...
I cracked a few jokes about how nasty he was, and he want to fuck it up for me. I see how he is.
I mean, remember, like, after I had my uterus removed, I actually was producing breast milk because Mr. Mocha was squeezing my tits one day, and that was after my implant, so I couldn't believe that it actually happened.
It's hormones.
He literally started, like, I was
That's
like,
because I was sucking her titties so much.
Is there like breast milk on you? And I was apologizing because I didn't know how he felt about it. And he was like, I don't fucking care. I didn't know.
I'm drinking life. Okay.
Yeah, that's a true story.
So let me get this right. So, just so I understand this, okay? So we are in a life or death situation. I feed my wife.
You could live off breast milk.
Yeah, you see where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's so many good vitamins and stuff in breast milk.
Yeah.
But do you start getting depleted because you're giving out all these vitamins?
So you're supposed to eat more when you're breastfeeding and eat healthy when you're breastfeeding because that is taking nutrients from you. So you actually need to still be eating more, like when you're pregnant.
Okay, I was just checking. This is all new to me. I've never had breast milk.
So you're basically working on survival techniques, Lupe? Is that what you're doing?
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get there.
All right, listen, we appreciate, I apologize to anyone who we couldn't let get in to the conversation. I know that Lupe and Micha at some point wanted to go to bed. Lupe's nasty. He's probably going to eat some pussy. And
That is hot.
Mrs. Mocha's over here staring at me like she wants some cock. So,
I do not want to have sex with you, man.
I'm going to go suffer through it again.
Wow.
You know something. So and I just want everybody to know before we go off the podcast that Mrs. Mocha violated me this week. I was having sex with her like a good husband, and she forced me to put my cock in her ass, and I was like, "Hey, whoa!"
2 times.
Okay, you're not gonna treat my cock with that level of exactly. No, I did it. I'm not gonna lie, I did it, but that's because she forced it on me.
I forced your dick in my butt, dude. I did not force it. Let me just tell you.
She forced it in there.
No, I literally. So I like at first because we haven't done anal in a minute. So you got to like ease it in. So at first he's like fucking my pussy, and I was like, you know what? I want it in the ass tonight. Let me just throw it in there real quick. So
it didn't throw.
No. So I tried to put it in there, and my ass was rejecting it. Okay, it was rejecting the dick. So
that's what mine does every time.
No, so I took it out, and I was like, okay, so I cleaned it off, put it in my pussy for a little bit longer, blah blah blah. We fucked for like 5 more minutes, and I could tell like the look on his face. He looked like he was about to come. So I was like, okay, yeah, I got to get in my ass because I need it in my ass tonight. So then I kind of pulled it out all like suave, and then just shoved it in my ass, and it went in that time, and it felt really good. And I was screaming for him to stick it all the way in because sometimes I need him to ease it in. But once we're to that point, just shove the whole thing in there, man.
So, Micha, the moral of the story is if you let Mrs. Mocha hold my dick while I put it in your ass, it'll work.
I'm dead. Don't say that to her. Everybody can't do what I do.
No, it's the way she holds it. It'll work.
All dicks at this point. but soon it will not.
I'm just trying to tell you, it's the way she holds it. You know, we could try it. I had to give it a shot. Well, listen, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to O Faces with Lupe and Micha. As always, you can find Lupe and Micha everywhere, and we always appreciate the support, so we ask that you go and subscribe to our podcast, and you can find our podcast wherever you listen to your podcast.
Anchor, iHeart, Audible, Spotify, Apple, Google, you name it. Anywhere you just search it, it'll tell you where it is.
O Faces.
O Faces with a Z.
Your orgasm face.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
oh.
I'm dead. Don't do that. Oh God. We have to get off the podcast. Mr. Mocha's fucked up.
So until next week.
Goodbye from the Mochas.
Good night, guys.
Thank you, Lupe and Micha. Goodbye.